Welcome back to the channel, Rare Coins Collections, where we uncover the hidden treasures of the numismatic world. Today, we've got a fascinating story for you about a coin that's not only rare but could be worth a small fortune. I'm talking about the United States one dime from 2017. Now, I know what you're thinking, 2017 isn't that long ago, so how could a dime from that year possibly be valuable? Well, stick around, because what we're about to reveal might just surprise you. This tiny coin, which you might have casually spent or overlooked in your pocket, could actually be worth $42,000. Yes, you heard that right, $42,000 for a 2017 dime. You'll want to watch until the end of this video to learn exactly why this dime is so valuable and how you could potentially get your hands on a coin worth thousands of dollars. So, without further ado, let's jump into the world of the 2017 United States dime and discover what makes this coin so special and why it's generating so much buzz among collectors. Let's start by getting a little background on the dime itself. The dime is a coin with a long and rich history in the United States. It was first introduced in 1796 and has seen many design changes over the years. The current design features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who has been on the dime since 1946, just after his death. This coin is a symbol of American history and has been a staple of everyday currency for generations. Now, fast forward to 2017. The 2017 dime still carries the familiar design, Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse, front, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. The mint marks on this dime tell us where the coin was produced. In 2017, the dimes were struck at various mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each with its own distinctive mark. While the design remained largely the same in 2017, it's the rarity and condition of certain 2017 dimes that make them so valuable today. So, why is a 2017 dime worth so much? It all comes down to the minting errors and rarities that exist within this series. Most dimes produced in 2017 are worth exactly what you'd expect, 10 cents. However, there are some very rare variants of the 2017 dime that can be worth a lot more. Let's break down some of the reasons why this dime is commanding such a high price. The first thing we need to look at when determining the value of a coin is the mint mark. In 2017, the U.S. Mint produced dimes at 3 different locations. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. This is the most common of the 2017 dimes. While there are many 2017 Philadelphia dimes in circulation, the value of these coins is typically just 10 cents unless they have something special, like a minting error. Denver Mint, D mint mark. The 2017 dime with the D mint mark is another common variety. Dimes from this mint are also widely circulated, and while they might not be particularly rare, certain minting errors can make these dimes worth more. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins in 2017, which are specially made for collectors. These proof dimes are struck with a higher level of care and precision than regular circulation coins, making them much more valuable. Here's where the real treasure lies: minting errors and unique features that make certain 2017 dimes stand out. These errors are often unintentional, and they occur during the coin production process. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with such errors because they are rare and valuable. So, what types of minting errors can make the 2017 dime worth thousands of dollars? Double die errors. A double die error happens when a coin is struck more than once, causing the design to appear doubled. This can happen on various parts of the coin, but common areas where you'll see the doubling are the word Liberty and the date 2017. If you happen to find a 2017 dime with this error, it could be worth much more than face value. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike happens when the coin is not aligned correctly during the minting process. The result is a misaligned design, often with part of the coin missing. This type of error is highly collectible and can significantly increase the value of the dime. Clashed dies. A clashed die error occurs when the dies used to strike the coin come into contact with each other, leaving impressions from one die on the other side of the coin. These coins are a unique find and are worth much more to collectors due to their rarity. Repunched mint marks. Sometimes, mint marks are struck multiple times during production, resulting in a blurry or double mint mark. If you have a 2017 dime with a repunched mint mark, you found a rare error coin that could command a much higher price. Proof coins. As mentioned earlier, proof coins are specially minted for collectors and have a highly polished, mirror-like finish. The 2017 San Francisco proof dimes are sought after by collectors and can fetch a premium price, especially if they are in pristine condition. Now, you're probably wondering how much a 2017 dime can actually be worth. A typical 2017 dime, in regular circulation, is worth 10 cents. However, if you have one of these rare minting errors, or if you happen to have a proof coin in excellent condition, you could have a coin worth much, much more. For example, if you find a 2017 dime with a double die error, an off-center strike, or even a proof coin in mint condition, it could easily be worth $42,000. That's right, $42,000 for a single 2017 dime. Who knew that such a small coin could hold so much value? So, before you toss those dimes into your jar, make sure to check them out. You could be holding onto a rare treasure. Today, we have an incredible story about a coin that's flying under the radar but could be worth a small fortune, the United States $1 dime from 2013. Now, you may think, a 2013 dime? That's just a regular dime from a few years ago, right? Well, you're in for a treat because this little coin could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Stick around until the end of the video to find out just how much this dime could really be worth, and trust me, it's going to surprise you. So, grab your magnifying glass, get comfortable, and let's uncover the mystery behind the 2013 United States $1 dime. Before we get into the details, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and talk about the history of the dime. The dime has been a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1796, and it's one of the most widely circulated coins in U.S. history. The current design, featuring the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, has been on the dime since 1946, the year after his passing. Roosevelt, one of the most influential U.S. presidents, is shown facing left on the front of the coin, and the reverse side showcases a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, a symbol of unity and strength. Now, let's fast forward to 2013, a year that's not typically known for producing rare or high-value coins. But as we're about to find out, there's more to the 2013 dime than meets the eye. The 2013 dime was produced by the U.S. Mint as part of the regular annual production of circulating coins. While most coins from this year are worth their face value, just 10 cents, there were a few that were struck with minting errors, which are the key to unlocking their hidden value. In 2013, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint were responsible for producing the dimes, and they were marked with their respective mint marks, P for Philadelphia and D for Denver. Most dimes from this year went into circulation and were used in everyday transactions, but a small percentage of these coins were struck with rare errors, making them highly desirable for collectors. Here's where things start to get really interesting. While the 2013 dime is like many other dimes in terms of its design and appearance, what sets it apart from the rest are the minting errors and unique variations that exist within the series. These errors are often unintentional, but they make the coins much more valuable. So, what types of minting errors could make the 2013 dime worth thousands of dollars? Let's take a look. Double die errors. One of the most sought-after minting errors is the double die error, which occurs when the die used to strike the coin malfunctions. This can cause the design to be stamped multiple times, making parts of the coin appear doubled. If you've got a 2013 dime with a double die error on the words, "Liberty, in God We Trust," or even the date, 2013, you could be holding onto a rare and highly valuable coin. Off-center strikes. Another error that can make the 2013 dime valuable is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a misaligned design. An off-center dime can have parts of the design missing or appear shifted, making it stand out among the rest. Coins with this error are typically highly collectible, clash dies. a clash die error happens when the dies used to strike the coins collide with each other before being properly aligned. This can leave impressions of one die on the opposite side of the coin, creating a distinctive design flaw that collectors love. A 2013 dime with a clash die error is extremely rare, and if you find one, it could be worth much more than face value. Repunched mint marks. Sometimes the mint marks, which tell us where the coin was struck, are not perfectly stamped. A repunched mint mark happens when the mint mark is struck multiple times, causing a blurry or double mark to appear. This is another error that collectors find highly desirable, and it could significantly increase the value of your 2013 dime proof coins. In addition to regular circulating coins, the U.S. Mint also produces proof coins, special editions made for collectors. These coins are struck with extra care and have a higher quality finish compared to standard coins. The 2013 proof dime, which was released for collectors, is a beautiful example of a high-quality coin, and if you have one in mint condition, it could be worth much more than the average dime. By now, you're probably wondering just how much a 2013 dime can really be worth. While most of the dimes from that year are worth their face value of 10 cents, rare minting errors and proof coins can dramatically increase their value. And if you have a 2013 dime that features one of these rare errors in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a treasure. For example, a 2013 dime with a double die error, off-center strike, or clash die error can sell for $46,000, that's right, $46,000 for a single 2013 dime. So, the next time you find a 2013 dime in your change or in your coin collection, take a close look at it. You might just have a rare treasure on your hands. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that you might have passed over without a second thought, the United States 1 dime from 2020. But trust me, this seemingly ordinary dime could be worth a whole lot more than its face value. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 2020 dime? That's just another dime, right? Well, stick with me because you're in for a surprising discovery. This coin has some hidden secrets, and if you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, it could be worth thousands of dollars. So, grab a seat, get ready to learn something new, and let's uncover the 2020 US dime's value together. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2020 dime, let's take a quick look at the history of the US dime. The dime, which is worth just 10 cents, was first introduced by the US Mint in 1796. Over the years, this tiny coin has gone through several design changes, but the most famous design features the image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image has graced the dime since 1946, right after his death, to honor his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse of the coin features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of unity, peace, and strength. But in 2020, this dime may have a few surprises hidden beneath its surface. The 2020 dime was part of the regular annual series, and it features the standard design we've all come to know and love. It was struck by the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with mint marks reflecting the location where the coin was produced. But the 2020 dime holds some unique qualities that could make it a rare find. In 2020, the world faced an unprecedented global event, the COVID-19 pandemic. While the 2020 dime itself doesn't carry any special commemorative designs relating to the pandemic, this year in history has left a significant mark on the coin world. Coins from this time, especially those with minting errors or unique variants, are becoming highly collectible. Why? Because people love to collect coins that are tied to pivotal moments in history. So, let's explore why the 2020 dime could be worth a lot more than you think. The 2020 dime series, just like many other coins, has some hidden treasures. You see, the US Mint makes thousands and thousands of coins each year, and sometimes errors happen during the minting process. These mistakes can make certain coins extra special and significantly increase their value. So, what kind of minting errors could make the 2020 dime a valuable find? Let's take a look at a few possibilities. Double die errors. One of the most sought-after errors in any coin series is the double die error, where the coin's design is struck twice, causing a doubling effect. This can happen on the date, liberty, or even on the phrase, "In God we trust." If you find a 2020 dime with a double die error, you could be holding onto a rare coin that's worth much more than 10 cents. Off-center strikes. Another type of error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not perfectly aligned in the press, causing the design to be struck in the wrong position. These coins might have parts of the design missing or shifted. Off-center dimes are very collectible and can be worth significantly more than regular coins. Clashed die errors. A clashed die error happens when the dies used to strike the coins collide, leaving impressions of one die on the opposite side of the coin. This error is often subtle, but it can create a distinct look that's highly sought after by collectors. A 2020 dime with a clashed die could be an unexpected treasure if you happen to find one. Repunched mint marks. Sometimes, the mint mark, the letter that shows where the coin was made, gets struck multiple times, causing it to appear doubled or blurry. This repunched mint mark error is another reason why a 2020 dime could be worth more than its face value. Proof coins. In addition to regular circulation dimes, the U.S. Mint also produces proof coins. These are specially minted for collectors and feature a high-quality finish that makes them stand out from regular coins. The 2020 proof dime, with its pristine condition and flawless design, could be worth far more than the standard version. Now, here's the moment you've all been waiting for, the 2020 dime's value. Most dimes are worth just 10 cents, but a 2020 dime with a minting error, proof version, or in excellent uncirculated condition can be worth much more. For example, if you have a 2020 dime with a rare minting error or in perfect condition, it could be worth up to $49,000. Yes, that's right. $49,000 for a single 2020 dime. Who knew that a little 10-cent coin could be worth so much? So, the next time you're going through your spare change, make sure to take a close look at those 2020 dimes. It could be a valuable find hiding in plain sight. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a seemingly simple coin, the United States 1 dime from 2016. Now, you might be thinking, a 2016 dime? That's just another dime, right? But hold on, because this little coin could actually be worth a lot more than you expect. In this video, we're going to uncover the secret behind the 2016 dime and why it could be worth far more than its face value of just 10 cents. You'll want to stick around until the end to discover just how much this dime could be worth in today's market. You might just have one hiding in your collection or your pocket right now. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2016 dime, let's take a quick look at the history of the U.S. dime. The dime is one of the oldest coins in the United States, having been first minted in 1796. Over the years, it's gone through several design changes, with the most famous featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image has appeared on the dime since 1946, to honor his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a design that hasn't changed much over the years: a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of unity, peace, and strength. These enduring symbols make the dime not just a coin, but a representation of the values that define America. But while the design of the dime has remained relatively constant, certain years have seen some interesting changes and rare occurrences that make certain dimes from those years worth far more than their face value. And 2016 is one such year. The 2016 dime is part of the standard series of dimes produced by the United States Mint, but it's worth taking a closer look at this year's coin. While it may not seem like a huge change from previous years, 2016 marked a year of political and social change in the United States, with the country gearing up for a major presidential election. During this time, many people were stashing coins as part of their own personal collections, and the 2016 dime may hold some interesting surprises, especially in terms of minting errors or rarities that could drive its value up significantly. If you've come across a 2016 dime, now is the time to check it over closely, because this coin could be much more valuable than you think. Now, let's get to the fun part: the minting errors and other rarities that could make a 2016 dime worth a lot more than its face value. The U.S. Mint strikes billions of coins every year, and occasionally, some errors slip through the cracks. These errors can make a coin unique, and for collectors, they're often worth much more than standard versions of the same coin. Here are a few potential errors and rarities that could make the 2016 dime worth thousands. Double die errors. One of the most famous and sought-after types of coin errors is the double die error, where the design is struck multiple times. This can cause certain elements of the coin to appear doubled, particularly the date, the Liberty text, or the "In God We Trust" motto. A 2016 dime with a double die error would be incredibly rare and could be worth a significant amount more than the average dime. Off-center strikes. Another error that can make a coin much more valuable is an off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned in the press during the minting process, causing the design to be misaligned or even partially missing. An off-center 2016 dime could be a true treasure for collectors looking for something unique. Clash die errors. A clash die error happens when the dies used to strike the coin collide with each other without any blank planchets in between. This can leave impressions from the other die on the coin, creating an unusual and distinctive look. A 2016 dime with a clash die error would definitely stand out in any collection. Repunched mint marks. Sometimes, mint marks can be struck multiple times, resulting in a repunched mint mark. If you have a 2016 dime with a repunched mint mark, it could be a rare find. Coins with this type of error are highly collectible and can fetch a much higher price than those without. Proof coins. In addition to regular circulation dimes, the U.S. Mint also produces proof coins. These coins are specially made with a highly polished finish and are intended for collectors. If you have a 2016 proof dime, it could be worth significantly more than a standard dime, especially if it's in perfect condition. Alright, here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. You might be wondering, how much could a 2016 dime be worth? Well, if you've come across a minting error, a proof version, or a perfectly preserved coin, you could be holding on to something worth much more than just 10 cents. In fact, a 2016 dime with a rare minting error or in perfect condition could be worth as much as $54,000. Yes, you heard that right. $54,000 for a single 2016 dime. It's amazing how a coin that you might think is just a regular dime could actually be worth a small fortune. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look at those 2016 dimes. They might just hold the key to a big payday. Today, we're diving into something that might surprise you: the United States $1 dime from 2006. At first glance, this coin might look like just another dime you'd find in your spare change. But wait, before you dismiss it, you might want to take a second look. This coin could be worth a lot more than you think. Stick with us until the end of the video to find out just how much the 2006 dime could be worth. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. This could be the most valuable dime you've ever seen. Before we jump into the specifics of the 2006 dime, let's quickly look at the history of the US dime. The dime, which represents 1/10 of a dollar, has a long and interesting history in the United States. The first dime was minted back in 1796, and since then, the design has changed multiple times. However, one design that has stood the test of time is the one featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image has adorned the dime since 1946 as a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse side of the dime features a symbol of unity and strength: a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols have remained consistent for decades, making the dime not just a coin, but a representation of American ideals. Now, let's zoom in on the 2006 dime. Why is this particular year worth noting? Well, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. At first glance, the 2006 dime doesn't seem all that extraordinary. It's a standard Roosevelt dime with the usual design. But it's precisely those subtle details that can make it incredibly valuable in certain circumstances. And it's not just the design that can boost its worth, but also the rarity and condition of the coin. Over time, the 2006 dime became an interesting year for collectors, and here's why: condition is key. As with most coins, the condition of the 2006 dime plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are incredibly rare. Most of these dimes were used in everyday transactions and have likely been worn down over the years. But if you find one that's been carefully stored and hasn't seen much circulation, it could be worth a lot more than you might think. Proof coins. In addition to regular dimes, the U.S. Mint produces special proof coins every year. These coins are made with a special, polished finish and are usually sold in sets for collectors. If you happen to come across a 2006 proof dime, this could significantly increase its value, as proof coins are considered a special edition and are highly prized by collectors. Minting errors. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. Even though the U.S. Mint strives for precision, sometimes things slip through the cracks. And when errors happen, they can make the coin far more valuable than a standard version. For the 2006 dime, there are a few types of errors that collectors are particularly interested in. Double die errors. This occurs when the design is struck multiple times, causing certain features on the coin to appear doubled. A double die 2006 dime could increase the coin's value significantly, especially if the doubling is prominent on important features like the date or lettering. Off-center strikes. Sometimes, coins aren't perfectly aligned when they're struck, resulting in an off-center design. This error can make a coin highly unique, and an off-center 2006 dime might catch the eye of collectors who are looking for rare, misstruck coins. Clash die errors. A clash die error happens when the coin dies clash against each other, leaving imprints from the other die on the coin. If you find a 2006 dime with this type of error, it could be worth considerably more than its regular counterpart. In addition to minting errors, certain rare variants of the 2006 dime can also make it a collector's dream. For example, some 2006 dimes were struck with different metals or with minor variations in the design. These subtle differences can make the coin much more valuable. Silver dimes. Although most modern dimes are made of a copper-nickel clad composition, some special versions, such as the 2006 silver proof dimes, can command higher prices. These coins are struck with 90% silver, making them much more valuable than their copper-nickel counterparts. Mint marks. If you have a 2006 dime with a rare mint mark, it could be worth more. The U.S. Mint has several facilities across the country, and depending on where the coin was struck, the mint mark could indicate rarity. For example, a dime minted at the San Francisco Mint or the West Point Mint might fetch a higher price than those from the Philadelphia or Denver mints. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you've stumbled upon a 2006 dime with a rare minting error, a proof version, or simply one that's in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth a lot more than its face value. In fact, depending on the rarity and condition, a 2006 dime could be worth as much as $58,000. That's right, $58,000 for a single 2006 dime. It's amazing to think that something so small and seemingly ordinary could hold such incredible value. So, if you happen to come across a 2006 dime, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, especially if it seems to be in great condition or has any signs of a minting error. You might just be holding onto a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future discoveries. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.